Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you didn't notice, my YouTubes are back on my channel instead of Inspired Delusions, but let's jump into it. I want to talk today about something very important per usual, which is opening your eyes. This is a theme that has come up for a lot of my clients lately, and a theme that I've been talking about a lot with my members inside of my membership, which is open your eyes. Like, I'm really going to need you to open your eyes and remember how amazing you are. You are inherently worthy, okay? You are inherently worthy of receiving everything that you want. You are worthy of living your dream life. You are worthy of an amazing relationship. You are worthy of calling in everything that you have ever wanted. All we have to do, what the personal development work is, what the mindset work is removing any of the limiting beliefs, removing any of the doubt, removing anything that has clouded your judgment of who you really are, because you are God, you are source, you are the universe, whatever word resonates with you. You are the universe experiencing itself. That means therefore, if you are God, if you are the universe, if you are source, that means you are inherently worthy. You don't have to earn your worthiness. You don't have to earn your manifestations, your desires. You don't have to earn anything in this life. You are just remembering who you really are. An affirmation that really helped me with this is, I am inherently worthy. Start saying that to yourself, okay? Over and over and over again, because affirmations absolutely work, because affirmations are just thinking new thoughts, right? And a belief is just a thought that you think over and over and over again. But we're going to talk about some other ways of how you can come back to the remembering, but affirmations are a great way. But ultimately, this video, and this is what I do with my clients. A lot of my clients come to me just forgetting how amazing they are. And we do some shadow work and maybe some inner child healing and some affirmations and all these things. All these techniques, all these tools are very helpful. They're not necessary because you are inherently worthy, and whatever you can do to remember that is perfect. But a lot of these techniques are really helpful if you are needing some support, right? If you need some support in reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your subconscious to come back to who you really are, the affirmations are great. The shadow work is great because that helps you get to the root cause of why you are feeling like you're not worthy. Maybe there was a moment in childhood where your parents somehow made you think as a child that you weren't good enough, or that you weren't worthy, or it was a misunderstanding, right? As a child, we can't really critically think. We just hear something and then it sinks into our subconscious and it becomes a belief. Or maybe you were really young and someone on the playground or someone in school told you that you weren't good enough, or that you were ugly, or something like that. And that has been impressed into your subconscious mind and you have accepted it as a belief. Whatever you believe is going to be your reality. So if you believe that you're not good enough, if you believe that you're not pretty enough, or that you can't make a lot of money, or that you're not worthy, if you believe that, then that's what's going to be shown to you in your reality. A couple reasons why that is. Metaphysically, let's talk woo-woo, spiritually, this universe gives you what you believe that you deserve, right? Energetically, at a frequency level. If you are believing that you deserve incredible things, if you believe that you deserve making a lot of money, if you believe you deserve a life of freedom, that is what you are calling in, right? That is what you are a vibrational match to. That's what your frequency is emanating, and that's what's being drawn to you. On a more logical, neuroscience based way to think about it is that our brain, our reticular activating system, only shows us things that are in alignment with our beliefs. If you have a belief that it's really hard to make money, for example, if you have a belief it's really hard to make money, you have to work really hard, money isn't for someone like you, a lot of money isn't for someone like you, then your beliefs are going to filter out your reality and only show you evidence that proves your own beliefs. You could have an opportunity right in front of you, and if you don't believe that it's easy to make money, and that opportunity is a way for you to easily make money, then your brain is going to filter it out and not show it to you, or make you self-sabotage, make you not go after it, make you feel like it's useless to do that anyways, right? Our reality is always being filtered out by our belief systems. But this is where reprogramming your mind comes in, reprogramming your subconscious, reprogramming your body to be able to call in that next level of life. A way that I also really want to emphasize when it comes to opening your eyes and remembering how amazing you are is changing your self-talk, changing the way that you are identifying as. Stop identifying as an unlucky person. Stop identifying as someone where nothing goes right for you and the universe hates you, and this victim complex, right? You have to start being aware of what you are thinking, what you are identifying as, and starting to identify as the version of you that you want to be. This is actually brings me off to a side tangent, because I was talking to someone recently and he was talking about how he doesn't consider himself an entrepreneur. And he literally has his own business, but he doesn't consider himself like a successful entrepreneur because he hasn't maybe gone as far in his business that he would want to go. But I was like, okay, coach mode immediately on. I was like, okay, you need to literally start identifying as a successful entrepreneur first, because whatever you are identifying as, your brain is going to make sure that you continue behaving in that way. This person I knew, I noticed that he wasn't really putting himself out there as much as he could be. He wasn't really doing the things a successful entrepreneur would do because that's not his identity. But you can change your identity first. Before I actually took on a coaching client, I had to start identifying as a coach, and it felt weird and it felt very imposter syndrome-y. But as you know, I have a video talking about how to get rid of imposter syndrome. How do you get rid of imposter syndrome? You realize it's a good thing. Okay. You actually transform it. You realize that if you are feeling like an imposter, it means you are stretching. It means you are growing. It means you are leveling up. It means you are putting yourself in situations to help yourself grow, help yourself expand. Anyways, changing your identity first is how you are going to speed up this process. You could wait until you are a successful entrepreneur to identify that as that, or you can start identifying as a successful entrepreneur first, and then you're naturally going to start taking the actions and behaving in the way that a successful entrepreneur would behave, aka being brave, maybe posting on social media, maybe reaching out to new people and doing the things that you know are going to help you grow your business. But coming back to the theme of the video, which is remembering how amazing you are, remembering and opening your eyes to your potential. Honestly, nothing pisses me off more. Like these days, I'm getting really upset. Not really, but it's kind of pissing me off a little bit when people are thinking small. In the Inspired Delusions community, which is my membership, okay, come join. Our members level up so quickly because we force you and encourage you to think big. One of my clients recently, one of my members that joined, I was talking to her and asking her what her goals are. And she was saying that she wants to make $5,000 per month. Immediately, I was like, okay, immediately no. In her business, right? She wants to make $5,000 per month consistently. Okay, immediately no. Immediately, that's too low. In the Inspired Delusions universe, right? Because I tell you that when you are thinking big, when you are expanding your mind, and when you are having big delusional goals, you naturally start changing your identity faster. It speeds up the timeline. You get more dopamine inside of your brain, which is our motivational chemical. You start to be brave. It gives you more reason to be brave and to go after your goals. So there's a lot of reasons why you should be dreaming big, right? So she said, okay, I want to make $5,000 per month in my business. Okay. Immediately I was like, okay, let's 10x that. Let's start thinking, how would you feel or who would you need to be if you were making $50,000 per month? And I get that that can be shocking at first. If you are used to maybe numbers like $5,000 per month and you start thinking $50,000 per month or $100,000 per month in your business, it can be shocking. This is why we pair dreaming big and delusion with nervous system regulation, because money is a very highly charged energy. And as you are dreaming big, as you are being delusional, as you are asking for more, it's expanding your capacity, it's expanding your identity, and anything different, anything new, anything unfamiliar is weird for our bodies. Our bodies start to freak out. Our nervous system start to freak out a little bit. It starts to get activated. So pairing nervous system regulation with dreaming big, with changing your identity is key. Things like EFT tapping, things like meditating, meditation practice, I promise you will solve 95% of your problems. Sit in silence, observe your thoughts. And something that I was realizing last night as I was doing my meditation practice, every day I find time for stillness. Every day I find time to, spend time with myself and with my thoughts and observing what's going on inside of my mind, because that's how you become in control of your mind. At the end of the day, whatever you are imagining, whatever you are visualizing, whatever you are thinking about inside of your mind and feeling internally is being created. Your imagination is like this creative substance. That's what Neville Goddard talks about. Your imagination is this creative substance. It's like liquid gold. Think about it this way. Your imagination is like a liquid gold. It's so powerful. It's so valuable. So whatever you are giving your attention to is being created in your reality. That's why it's important to start thinking about and programming your mind to create and imagine the life that you actually want. That's why we tell you to be delusional. Start thinking bigger. Start expanding your mind, because one, no matter what, whether you get that bigger goal or not, you're at least moving it in the right direction. Okay. I tell y'all, this is what I tell my clients, my members, inside my membership. Dream so big that you would be happy if you get 10% of your goal. That's my motto. That's literally how I have manifested my dream life, living in Los Angeles, running my dream business with my best friend, creating my dream life, is because I think so big that I would be happy with 10% of my delusional goal. That's it. Stop being realistic. Like, stop making your goals realistic. The realists are the enemy. Okay. The branding, marketing has been telling me, find a common enemy, find a common enemy. The realists. That's my common enemy. I don't like y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love everyone. But I don't like talking to people who are realistic. Is that bad? Is that bad? People who are not understanding that you can do anything with your mind. There's infinite versions of reality. It's tough talking with people like that, because it's just fighting. I'm like, okay, why are you fighting for your own limitations? If we're talking about how there could be world peace and how you can be rich and we can end world hunger and all these amazing things. And then you're over here being like, well, no, that can't happen because of XYZ. No, I can't make a lot of money because of XYZ. You're fighting for your own limitations. And we need to stop doing that. We need to stop fighting for our own limitations and instead fight your ego. Your ego, your conscious mind, your ego is the one that thinks that you're not good enough, and the one that thinks that it's impossible for you to live your dream life and it's going to be really hard. That's your ego. That's the part of you that has been formed by society, the part of you that really truly forgot that you are source, that you are worthy, that you are God. Our ego's like, no, I'm a human. Like, this is what I can see in my 3D. That's the only thing that's possible. Your imagination, your consciousness is actually connected to God, to source, to infinite potentials. And when you are imagining something, aka the 5D, sometimes it's called the 5D, the quantum field, the infinite potentials, when you are tapping into that, you are tapping into your true power. You're tapping into the infinite potentials of this world. So there is a version where you are confident, where you are making a lot of money doing what you love, where you are living your dream life, living in freedom, and all you have to do is be a little bit delusional and persist and lock in and open your eyes to that potential. I'm going to make a whole nother video about this, but the last thing I wanted to touch on is understanding this is a way to think about manifesting. It's not like you are having to do so much and it's not like you're wanting something. It's not like it's actually not even like you're having to create your desires, your manifestations, your dream life. It's not like you're having to work towards it. It's literally just remembering that it is already yours. If you have a desire, if you want your fantasy reality, you want your manifestations, if you have a desire on your heart, it means it is already yours. it's already yours. You're not doing something to manifest your dream life. You are remembering and opening your eyes to realize that it's already yours. And we overcomplicate it a lot. And it's kind of hard for us to understand that because, again, our ego likes to cling on to proof and cling on to things that we can actually see in our 3D. But understanding that when you are delusional, that's the key, because it's like, yeah, everything that you want is already yours, babe. And you have to hold the vision and continue to have the faith, because the faith is also that creative substance. You are creating it, you're aligning with it by understanding that it is already yours. That's something that me and Kama have been joking about lately, because I've already manifested so many things, love, but as you are on this journey, you're always going to want more things. You're always going to be dreaming bigger, and that's what makes life fun, but also appreciating your current reality. Of course, gratitude's key. But I've been doing this little joke where I'm like, yeah, no, I know it's promised to me. It's the things that I'm creating in my mind, my dream life expanded even more. I'm like, yeah, it's promised to me. It is, because I have been holding the vision of the things that I'm calling in and deciding that it's mine. So I know it's promised for me. Your dream life, your desires, more money is promised to you if you claim it, if you just remember that it's already yours. Okay? If you need help remembering and removing your limitations and removing your self-doubt and reprogramming your mind to call in more wealth, call in more visibility, call in more confidence, you should join the Inspired Delusions community, which now in the community, we have 2 tiers. So you should join our inner circle, which includes our weekly group coaching calls where we go deep into how you can reprogram your mind. We do different journal prompts on the calls, EFT tapping sessions on every call, and just all the things that you need to really go deep, to quantum leap, to make sure you're not operating at 30% of your capacity. Okay, let's operate at 100%. Let's dream big. Let's be delusional, and let's create the life that we love. Okay. I love y'all so much. I'm going to be back on my YouTube game. YouTube videos now on my own YouTube channel, as you can see. I love y'all, and let me know what videos you want next. Okay, bye.